Yes, you can start, sir.
Hello, good evening, everybody. Myself, Dr. Sheshagiri. I have a team of scientists with me and young entrepreneurs in my team. And moreover, the farming community who have been working with me in different farming systems and guiding me. What is the practical situation and how best we can overcome to produce the quality food in India. I will introduce very shortly. And before that, uh, the trade name of our company is Beyond Splash. So, on behalf of Beyond Splash, today I am going to present before you what exactly is the soil health and how much we should focus only on the soil health, rest everything on what else is the main focus actually. Because achieve the soil health is not the final goal. It is just a means to achieve quality food production. Normally, I make a comment where when I am invited by some FPOs for a guest lecture or for the inauguration programs. So it is called as Farmers Producer Company. So today, the both the knowledge level as well as the seriousness of the farmers has been the production. So I call them as you may not be the real farmers, but you are all producers because farming involves so many things to them. Especially today, farming we can see in the dryland farming systems actually. Because each farming family will know what are all the judgments, how to keep the seed, how to keep the soil, take care of their animals, how to be in a group, how to so that the labor problem is leveraged, how to be in a family, and how to celebrate life and what are the rain nakshatras, when it is going to fall, which rain. So all these things will be known to them, especially the women, how to keep the seed, how to preserve the seed, and how to select the seed. All these skills based system is, uh, I mean, ways the commercial farming where actually the irrigation system uh, under canal irrigation systems. Today, agriculture has become, and anybody can do it. The one need not have to have the background. So just to mention that, and uh, here I just proceed to my presentation. What are the key features of the modern agriculture? Research in agriculture universities, ICR centers, Krishi Vignan Kendras, especially in these days, and the farmers' organizations. Everybody is into the research. But key factors, before I go to all these key factors, the major focus of our research so far has been to produce more and more and furthermore. Means all our attention is towards the quantity of production per unit area, the productivity. And I feel that personally, I feel, and I'm able to see with my own experiences in the farmers' situations, that we uh, did not focus more on the quality aspects. A lot of quality aspects I will be able to explain you how exactly a farmer or a farmer, agriculture scientist has to look for. Even more than that, an agriculture entrepreneur, food entrepreneurs, what they should focus more on. There are ways wherein you can definitely produce what quality of the farm produce you would like to. That much is the capacity of today's technologies. Key features of the modern agriculture is we are able to improve our varieties, traditional varieties. Then we have created hybrids in most of the cropping systems, especially vegetables, corn, and even the paddy itself, rice itself, the uh, regular field crops. So there are hybrids available now today. So what are the major characters of these genetically improved varieties and hybrids? They are ready to imbibe whatever the quantity of chemical fertilizers is given and to give back to the farmer in the form of the yield levels. So that is the capacity of today's improved varieties and hybrids. So they kept on the increasing, the farmers kept on increasing the use of chemical fertilizers in their farming systems. And it has gone to such an extent today, especially I'm from Tungabhadra riverbed area in Koppal district of North Karnataka in India. The thing is, uh, they started putting 30% extra, 30% extra. Now it has reached almost more than double of what is recommended by a scientist in a particular soil for the particular crop or even variety. They have been using the chemical fertilizers. For example, you can see the package of practices for paddy. Maximum allowed is 3 quintals of chemical fertilizers, but they use not less than 6 quintals. So that is their confidence level that ultimately to increase the yield levels, we need to put more and more chemical fertilizers. But it is not so. How much it can take up, so the plant can take up, but rest everything remains in this soil and it gets converted into unavailable forms many a times, except the nitrogen which will leach down. And the artificial irrigation systems, especially the canal bed irrigation systems, river bed irrigations. So when the water is available in abundance, they keep using it. There is no methodology or there is no so far a standard system that particular crop, particular season, only this much moisture level has to be maintained, even plantation crops like that. So that is the another major setback in our farming systems, wherein the soil health is going to be affected. And the chemical nutrient management, as I just told you, with respect to the genetic nature of the crops, and it is more than what was required, the chemical nutrient management. It is totally a mismanagement, I can say. And at the farming systems, the suppliers of these chemical ingredients in the farming systems, uh, they are listening more to the suppliers or the manufacturers than the scientific community. So that is the because everybody wants to make profits in this field. Ultimately, the soil suffers, whether it is ignorance or innocence or the greedy nature of the uh, people who are involved in the, especially the inputs business and the manufacturers. But ultimately, it is the soil which suffers. And especially the stress management today, due to the labor non-availability, even the fungicides and the dangerous insecticides, they are also given in the form of granules to the soil, so that they apply to the soil. Especially you must have seen in case of sugarcane and paddy, such crops wherein they are applied in the form of granules. The farmer will be happy that there is no incidence of the pests. Uh, but ultimately, by putting all these fungicides and pesticides, the soil is definitely getting deteriorated. The uh, otherwise means uh, other than the soil is one side, soil health is getting deteriorated is one side. The other side, wherein you can identify that this is not the system wherein we need to put our seed and cultivate and get the food what is required for the human. Uh, the farmer has to think about it is the quality of the food. One has to be very serious about the quality, what we are producing. I will give you only simple and few examples which my company and my team have been observing. What the seed I have put in this photograph here, everybody knows that they are chana, Bengal gram, chickpea. Very recently, my farmers friends, two software engineer brothers, Ravi and Arun Rajpurohit from Dharwad, Gadag area. So they grew it and they have used the systems which the Beyond Splash normally recommends. So by using these soil health technologies, they were able to produce this. And in Kannada, this is known as Huli Kadale means Huli means soul nature. And today, if you just put it in your mouth, which is taken from the regular market or the APMC or the farms, other chemical farms, so you will not be able to see that soul nature. But if you put this seed, definitely you are going to feel that soul nature. So that is first thing. And second thing is you will not be able to break it in your mouth. You will have to struggle to break it. So these are the quality parameters. Another thing I will tell you in future slides, I'm going to show all those things. The thing is, similarly, if you talk about the cooking qualities, women take our broken rice to make dosas and idlis in South India. Especially they like our rice because it imbibes water very quickly within 2 to 3 hours. They can just straight away get into making dosas. Otherwise, they keep overnight. So how it all happened? These are all the cooking parameters. More than that, I will talk about the storability, how long one can store. Today's groundnuts and the other oil seeds and pulses we cannot keep for more than 3 months. But ours groundnuts we have kept for more than 3 years in temperatures. So all these quality parameters, scientifically, I can explain you why, how all these things can happen. It is all the stress management and the nutrient management practices, what we are going to follow through the soil health technologies. So that is why I thought I should keep the title as the benefits of soil health technology. One of the soil health technologies we use is the traditional desi cow-based compost, manures, and the bio what we are producing. Uh, for example, this Bhusakha, our branded bioorganic manure. So this is a traditional Ghanajivamrita. What is available? Anybody can prepare it. Even wheat. And this we are manufacturing in a large scale. And This is one product which can definitely make the plantation and the cropping systems to survive for the nutrient management and also create a very good soil structure. This is what we have seen. There are farmers in Beyond Splash system wherein they are growing the mangoes since about 5 years only by using this Bhusakha, nothing else. And added to this, there is a natural soil health additive which we have branded as Go Madhava. And here a lot of selection is there for the raw material, and the processing methodologies are highly precise to produce this Go Madhava. And this we are using for the seed treatment and also as an additive, especially under the vegetables farming systems, floriculture, and even home gardening. We have been promoting this. So ultimately, we are able to show that the cows can definitely save themselves. We are not saving the cows, but the cows are saving us. We are alive because of the cows. So that is the real understanding of us. Uh, and we should use in grams rather than in tons this cow dung, especially the desi cow. That is our commitment and also the understanding, true understanding. Godhudi is the bioresource center what we have created under our Beyond Splash. And especially here, we trained the farmers and Goshala management systems to come here and learn how to produce this Bhusakha. And normally, we ask them to use themselves just by even under branding or non-branding. And if they want us to market, we are ready to market it. And this is one of the best efforts what we have made in the last 2 years. That the community Goshalas owned by one of our Mutt Swamiji, Sri Satyatma Tirtharu, who is having about not less than 1,000 cows in North Karnataka, a few Goshalas. So we made a commitment to him, and we have been sourcing the cow dung and cow urine from those Goshalas, and we have converted many of the chemical forms into typical healthy forms, healthy soils now. And but to organize this and scale up our activities, we have formed one farmer producer company known as Shri Varada Vishnu Tirtha Go Adharita Raitara Utpadika Company Limited Koppal. So a lot of educated people, software engineers, retired revenue officers, professors, agriculture scientists, and moreover, true farmers are with us in this team. And it is doing very well with respect to the bio inputs production and marketing, as well as very high quality food production. And coming to just to introduce my team in Beyond Splash, Dr. M.U.C. Gowda, my professor and guide for my MSc and PhD programs in genetics and plant breeding at US Harvard. So he is the chief scientific advisor to us, very big inspiration to do the best what we can in our life. And the directors are myself, Dr. Sheshagiri Gubbi, an agricultural biotechnologist, and my wife, Dr. Anuradha Sheshagiri. She's a social scientist, a lot of passion towards millets utilization and other farm value addition systems. Then Shravan, my son, he's a branding expert and market placement expert of the products. Separately, we have mentioned Samashti, my daughter Samashti Gubbi, who is a well-known Sanskrit content creator as well as a very enterprising food entrepreneur now. And so we are the family team, in fact, working under the guidance of Dr. M.V.C. Gowda. Our focus is on to create the soil health and make the farming a wiser and responsible enterprise by integrating the good practices and technologies, in turn enhancing the food quality. Ultimately, the aim is to enhance the food quality. So objectives are systematically reduce the chemicals, promote the crop health technologies, and bring in the farmers networks and develop the quality food processing industries. So these are the technologies like indigenous cow-based technologies and biosafe chemical technologies for the nutritional management. It is an integrated farming systems. Especially we use chemicals for nutrient management in a reasonable quantities. And the microbial consortia technologies, especially there is a company in Gujarat, Gujaratico Microbial Technologies. They have got wonderful microbial products. We have been promoting and marketing these technologies also. And there is one more company, FII Innovations in Mumbai, who are promoting an ICR technology in a very good business model, especially the EPN technology, entomopathogenic nematodes. And we have got many such food entrepreneurs getting into food processing technologies. This is one such Goshalas in North Karnataka, close to Almaty Dam in Elgur, wherein we have got very good well managed desi cow systems. And these are all our microbial inputs under our Beyond Splash model. And mainly the components of Beyond Splash is model farms, farmers consultations, corporate contract farmings, bio input sales, bio inputs production and marketing, farm produced marketing, value additions, and food processing. These are all the major components. Just let me quickly go through. These are all you can see the well-known stand-up comedian and a literary person in our area, Shri Gangavati Pranesh, visiting our rice farms, especially during the Corona period. Lot of such means post-Corona period. So we were able to see people coming together to help the farmers. So this is how the root system would be the best advisor to me and well-wisher Shri Venkatesh Desai holding the paddy crop. And this is how we processed and we have built our own brand name now, Beyond Rice, which is very popular in our areas, and people wait for this to get harvest in the seasons and get milled. People wait or put an order advance, and we were able to see that our beloved Gurudev Sri Sri blessed us by giving an opportunity to host him in one of the big events close to Koppal in Hospet when he had come. 1008 rice farmers in Tungabhadra region took a commitment on that day, February 14th, 2023, that Gurudev, we are going to produce healthy and quality rice in our Tungabhadra area, at least in 5 acres of lands per farmers, by integrating all these safe technologies. So that we have been working on that. And Gurudev also promised us that such rice would be in a large scale would be helped to market by the Art of Living organizations, the biggest NGO in the world. And Beyond Splash has acquired a good grant, especially for the quality mango production from Anand Agriculture University, Gujarat, well managed and sourced through Ministry of Food Processing, Government of India. And we are very much thankful for all the support, scientific, technological, as well as the business models, what we are able to see from this Gujarat-based Anand Agriculture Universities, Agriculture University. Thank you, sir. And millets is very close to our hearts, as Dr. Anuradha, one of the founder directors, is an expert on millets cooking. She has conducted more than 200 cooking workshops. We have been growing all the six small millets in our areas, and Koppal is one of the biggest and traditional hubs in India to produce millets. Another important crop is groundnuts. These groundnuts, Venu Madhava, one of the promoters in our FPO, so produce very high quality groundnuts. We used this as a seed for about 1 year, and we used it for the regular consumption purposes for up to 3 years. That was the quality. And these are our mango farms run by Shri Narayan Rao Police Patil in our area. And they even the horticulture minister visited this particular farm, and he well appreciated the kind of soil health which is built in the gardens, the mango garden. And a lot of appreciation was there, especially the value additions to mangoes when they are dropped by the winds. So how best one can utilize a lot of such we can call not only the coconut but mango itself is a very big kalparuksha for us to produce. And our another love is towards grapes. Anybody can tolerate if the quality is some, and they can say many things, and that the we could not get the message or like that. But people start messaging us just 2 months in advance that when your Beond grapes are going to come. So this is how we promoted in the city like Bengaluru, and this is one in Koppal, in entire South India. This is known as Mahakumbha of South India. In our own district, Koppala, there is one big jatra every year on Sankranti. So there we had put up millets hotel for about 15 days. A lot of affinity towards the millets food was shown by the people. Even up to 11:30, 12 o'clock in the midnight, people used to come and ask for especially an item called padu, the uh, fermented item, just like dosa. And so a lot of affinity is there towards this one. And these are all the, especially the mango value-added products. And for all these things, to make them available, our major source was the soil health technology, so that we were very much confident that we are going to get the required quality and the taste, what is today required by the people. And these are all our posters and videos which are there on our website, beond.in. BEOND is our trade name. Our splash is nothing but solutions for plant and soil health. It is a highly simple and scalable model wherein we teach our bio inputs production levels, especially the desi cow-based technologies, and we help them in marketing, and we give our business concepts, train the young entrepreneurs, and a lot of hand holding is there. And especially the FPOs, we have been helping many FPOs for the bio inputs production and marketing systems, and also the quality food production and marketing systems. So all these things are done under this splash system, wherein we can create the young entrepreneurs at the village levels, even women entrepreneurs in food processing through training. And through them, we are going to scale up instead of getting into the traditional marketing systems. But all under the government vigilance, as well as the certifications and other known legal systems. So all these things have helped us, and they have given us a very good name today. Uh, that confidently I can say Beyond Splash is going to be one of the very well educated community, as well as a big um, business platform, especially for to create the young entrepreneurs, women entrepreneurs in the field of soil health, farming systems, and especially the creating quality food production, value addition, processing, and marketing in the country. Thank you so much for listening to my presentations, and let me know your questions. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Sheshagiri, for the presentation. Now I'll quickly take up some questions. So, yeah. So the first question is, how can soil health technologies reduce the need for chemical fertilizers and pesticides?
Yeah,
You could listen to the
very good
question.
question. What
I'll
we do
repeat.
in case of paddy? Yeah. I
Okay.
was able. And I will give you the practical judgment. Wherein, for a, so, uh, the thing is, uh, in case of paddy, they apply 3 times the chemical fertilizers. And in our case, what we do is in the mother nursery itself, plant nursery itself, we use our soil health technologies like bioorganic manures and soil health additives. The root formed in the nursery itself is very strong, and we are going to apply these bioorganic manures just before or just after the planting. Even 3 to 4 days after planting is also very good, because already the microbial agents which were there in the nursery come out and they stabilize in the main field. So during that time, if you are applying in a high density the microorganisms through these bioorganic manures, so they will definitely help in further root establishment and also the plant growth. So during that time, when the root mass is established, that time, even if you are going to add the chemical fertilizers, only 30% of what you were supposed to add. So then also the plant roots are going to imbibe, absorb the nutrients from these chemical fertilizers quickly, and they will grow. So, like this, the proper utilization of the chemical nutrients is there when the proper root formation through the soil health technologies is there. So, this is one of the best examples to reduce the chemical nutrient requirement by using the soil health technologies. This is one thing. Second thing is under dryland farming systems, how it is useful. Especially these bioorganics and the microbial agents, they create a lot of aeration in the soil. So whatever the rainfall is coming, it gets infiltrated. And during the post-monsoon season, the same water is going to come out for the rabi crop. So all these mechanisms by physical, chemical restructuring of the soil, especially, and when you put these Ghanajivamrit and other soil health additives and the microbial agents, consortia with technologies, especially a lot of earthworm movement will be there, natural and native earthworm movement. All these things are going to create a system wherein less chemical fertilizers will be very effective, and they will further stop or reduce the want of any chemical insecticides and fungicides, especially. This is what we are able to see.
Okay.
Hope I answered the question.
Yeah, right. Next question is, just one second. Yeah. What are the most effective soil health practices for small and marginal farmers?
Ah, very important question. The thing is, in our area, Bajra is one of the major crops. Especially the farmers are very brilliant. If the rainfall is going to be good, they will go for corn. Otherwise, immediately they will go for Bajra. When the Bajra is harvested, a lot of bio waste is available on the roads and wherever they are going to process it through machineries. And such bio waste, one should not go lose uh, to get into a waste somewhere. So they should bring in such bio waste and start using them while they are preparing the soil, especially between the seasons. This is very rich in micronutrients, especially. Such any bio waste after harvesting, all these crops, especially these marginal farmers, they produce jowar, millets, as well as these pulses. And the bio waste, they should incorporate in the soil. This is the first thing. And second thing is they should regularly use these desi cow-based technologies. These marginal farmers, our this one experiences, especially under traditional farming systems, marginal farmers, and the even under less water or dry land farming situations, we are able to see by using such methodologies like mulching and use of Jivamrita, Ganajivamrita, and by using the bioorganics as a stimulant or for the insect control and all, means the overall stress management systems, we are able to produce more and more. Instead of 4 quintals per acre, we are able to produce 7 quintals. How it all happened? A robust plant and the root system is going to get established very soon if you are using these things instead of using the chemical farmings. Never think that these systems, soil health systems are going to reduce the yield levels. One need not have to convince like that. Directly enter into. Only thing is, he is finding some security, especially these marginal farmers, they find security in a crop like corn. Because corn in market, it will not lose its price. Especially when it is going for the non-vegetarian systems. Anything that is going to the non-vegetarian systems, that is going to add value, add the price every season. So with that confidence, these marginal farmers, they would like to go for corn, but which is going to definitely deteriorate. Continuous growth of growing of corn will also deteriorate. So what I advise is one thing is use of bio waste, use of these traditional microbial technologies, and through the proper crop rotations, which is very important. And especially I have seen with little water facilities, these marginal farmers, what they go in our areas is either they will go for seed production, big plots, or they will grow for papaya like a big nutrient consuming crop, plantation crop, immediately after growing the corn. And by incorporating all these waste material of corn, which is very rich in carbohydrates and sugar levels, so they are incorporating. Not to be because there is nothing, a system like labor available to cut it off and bring it outside. So in that case, everything is getting incorporated through rotavators. These practices have to be done highly with a scientific knowledge. Each one should know. The educated people should come forward to teach them without any expectations. Let us do all these services,
Okay.
especially what the your system has been doing to educate uh, different segments of the agriculture systems in India. I really
Okay.
congratulate you for your.
Yeah. Thank you so much. So our next question is, how can soil health improvements increase crop yield and quality?
Huh. You're talking about crop yield and quality.
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah. One thing I will tell you, in case of mango, which is here in India since lakh years or more than a lakh years. Okay. So does the genetic system of mango, which has been evolved here in India, doesn't know what are going to be the major pests and diseases and how would I manage? Does it not know what changes I should make if the rainfall is not happening, or more rainfall, or more high temperature this year, or a lot of cold is happening? Does it not have a genetic system which is going to help the tree, help the plant to establish itself in the soil in that particular weather situations? Ultimately, where we have failed in our farming systems is we must know that one thing is we always wanted what the plants have been giving, what the crop has been giving, what the soil has been giving to us. And we always wanted more. And in that greed, we always wanted to apply more, apply our sons, apply our money, apply the inputs basically. That is where we have put a lot of, we have exerted a lot of pressure on the tree systems. When the ultimately the mango, I take an example one more time. The mango doesn't know when to flower. Is it not the chemistry between the climate, weather, and the tree and the supply of nutrients that whether I should flower now or not? The plant knows if I flower now, it is in a good frequency, it is going to stabilize the fruit production in the overcoming seasons. Can it not sense what is going to be the weather situations? How much a farmer can take care of the crop for 6 hours, for 8 hours, and especially when the mobile and bike has come, maybe half an hour he goes to the farm. But rest everything the crop has to take care of itself. All these things we have forgotten. We are exerting a lot of pressure on the crop that you must give the yield. So this is at least one level the farmer should think that otherwise 1 or 2 years we may get more yields, but otherwise ultimately it is the sustainability which is more important. That is where I tell you with my own experiences that the yield levels in long term, if you stretch your needs, if you stretch your vision to 5 years, instead of each season, you are burning the soil, you are burning the crop, you are burning yourself, the finance, everything, and you are running after producing more than what the other person is producing or what I produced in the previous seasons. So this is what is really making us means unstable with respect to the yield levels. But otherwise, we should plan in such a way that in next 5 years, how much I would like to earn from this per unit area. So that way the farmer has to be educated, or he should come forward to think what are the short-term benefit crops, which are the medium term. So like that. And quality I have told in my presentation. No need
Okay.
to repeat. Thank you.
Okay. So before I take next question, we have Jayadipta. He is from your team?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Okay.
He's doing wonders in West Bengal.
Acha.
Basically a software engineer, and he has come back and settled in his own village for a very big cause. We are introduced to each other only because of the bigger cause we have been working. Hi, Jaydeep. Thank you for your question. Yeah, he will not be
Hi,
able to talk. Yeah.
Okay.
thank you.
Jaydeep, namaste.
Yeah. Okay. I'll take the next question. So I think
Uh,
this will be the last.
yeah.
Are there government scheme or subsidies available for soil health improvements in integrated farming?
The thing is, uh, uh, in Karnataka, especially, to grow millets and to utilize this to produce and use these traditional manures and all, a lot of such subsidies and other things are available. But I'm not the right person to talk about these things. I never worked under any government systems in my life. I just took my degrees, PhDs and postdoc, and came out to work initially in corporate life and later in independent life as a company. So I have not ventured into understanding more about these things.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't know
That's
the
okay. Fine.
correct answer.
I'll take the last question now. Are there cost-effective soil health solutions for large-scale farms?
Yeah. Beyond Splash is having all such models wherein if we sit one to one, let it not be a generalized question. But if we sit, like I told you, Godhuli is one such platform wherein we invite only one person or one Goshala or one organization or one farming community on a particular day, and we spend a lot of time with them. So, if you come over to my place, if we sit one to one, definitely for each cropping systems and the farming systems, whether it is small scale, medium scale, or the large scale. Definitely, we can give a structured plan. Definitely, how to optimize your costs for the productions and how best you can immediately start earning. The farm can earning uh, to give back you the money. So like that, the cash flow and based on your budget and your capacities and also the capacity of the area and also the demand by the people for what we are going to grow. Today, a lot of such a scope is available, especially the plant nurseries, seed, and the bio inputs, companies and groups, especially the FPO is not a small concept. There many FPOs are doing really good. So with this confidence, I can definitely, we will be able to guide you individually to make it profitable.
Okay.
Can I start?
Yeah. Okay, Dr. Sheshagiri. So I don't see any more questions. So now we have come to end of question round. On
Yeah,
behalf of agricultureinformation.com, we'd like to thank you for the detailed presentation and answering all the questions in depth. So we'll be ending this meeting now.
thank you. Thank you so much
Yeah. Thank
for
you.
the
Thank you,
opportunity.
sir. Thank you, Mr. Jayaditya.
Thank you, Jayaditya.
Thank you.
Yeah.